Hello Earth Angel, welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you are returning. Thank you so much for being here with me today in this now moment. I really appreciate you, and thank you if you're subscribed and if you are supporting this channel. I really appreciate all of you and being a part of this community. It's really an honor to read for you and to experience this journey with you. So thank you, and I'm excited to get into this pick a card reading here today. We are currently in the new moon in Cancer, and those are the energies coming through this channel right now. But this is a timeless reading, so whenever you land on this reading, if the messages resonate for you, then they're for you. But today we are in the new moon in Cancer, and this can be a very emotional time for people. So I received the message that this topic would be centered around messages for your heart, and that's a very broad, vague topic, so I'm excited to see what comes through. But with all of the emotional energy that's up, and with all the powerful ascension energies in the air right now, the Earth's, what's considered to be the Earth's heartbeat, which is the Schumann resonance, has been spiking so much recently, and there have been so many things happening cosmically to really catapult us forward. And now we're in this emotional moon time, and it's a really blessing and an opportunity to really get in touch with our hearts and how we really feel, because sometimes we can get so caught up in life and the movement and our head that we sometimes neglect our emotional field or our emotional world. So Cancer, new moon in Cancer, the water signs really bring us back to our emotions and to the focus on that. And with the messages for your heart today, I believe there's going to be a lot of love coming through from Spirit. So it feels like there are some strong messages that want to come through for all of you today. So I am really excited to do this. And so let me introduce the piles for you. Pile 1 is, and by the way, I'm marking the piles with the tarot, and I'm going to also pull from oracle cards for your reading. So the first pile is marked with the Santa Muerte Tarot and this beautiful green fluorite crystal. And pile 2 is the Shadowscapes Tarot with this raw pink tourmaline. And pile 3 is the, I drew a blank for a second, sorry. Motherpeace Tarot. This was one of my very first tarot decks. I absolutely love it. A round deck, Motherpeace Tarot, marked by this beautiful blue shell from the beaches of Northern California. And it has Lemurian and Pleiadian energy to me. So this is pile number 3, reading number 3. Take your time picking a pile as usual, and if you're drawn to more than one, that's perfectly fine. There might be messages in more than one pile for you, and this is, just as a reminder, this is a collective reading, so please only take the messages that resonate for you and leave what does not. These are messages for a lot of people, so this is a great opportunity for you to use your own intuition and discernment. So if something doesn't feel good or right to you, then it is a message for someone else, and you can leave it and take what is supportive and empowering for you and really validating your own inner knowing. So let's see, I wanted to also tell you all of the decks that I'm using will be listed in the description box below. I am available for personal readings and light language transmissions right now. Those links are also listed in the description box, as well as the timestamps for each pile so that you can jump right to your reading. So pause the video if you need to, take your time, and thank you so much. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Santa Muerte deck, which is so beautiful. Look at the back of this deck with the roses and the skulls and the turquoise and bright red. I just love this deck and the images. I see so much light in this deck. It is like, I love it. So thank you for choosing this pile. And here is the crystal you chose, this beautiful green fluorite. Really clearing and protecting energy in that fluorite and in this deck. I really feel like the powerful energy of the ancestors in this deck, which is part of what I love about it. So I hope you're doing very well today. It is a beautiful summer day here. This is Messages for Your Heart. We're going to see what Spirit would like to talk to you about in regards to your heart and what's going on with your emotions right now. I am available for personal readings. I did say that in the beginning. If you're interested in going deeper than what you receive in these collective readings, and all of that's listed in the description box below. The ascension energies coming through lately have been stirring us ever deeper into our highest timeline, our greatest purpose, for especially, well, really for everyone, but especially for those of us who are on this path. Oh, look, I pulled him out in the beginning and he wants to come out again. The Emperor. So, interesting. So you're coming into your power. This is a message for your heart, pile 1. This is a major arcana card. There's a lot of energy here. There's a lot of power here. I'm sensing, that you have been working through power dynamics for a long time, and maybe some patterns with narcissists as well, if that resonates. And you feel like you've come out of it with some battle wounds, so to speak. Scars that maybe people see, or maybe people don't see, or maybe people close to you see. But you're learning how to take control of this power within you. You've transmuted a lot of pain and a lot of fear, and you've come into your power, and you're in a place where you're very solid in your life in a lot of ways, like very in charge of it, very in control. And yeah, this is really beautiful. And so the message for your heart is that you made it. That you're at this place where now you can rule your life. Even if you feel like there's still wounds that you're healing, or some things that you will carry with you for a lifetime. You've learned how to live with these things, like either heal them and transmute them and make them your gifts, or you've learned how to just really accept the things that you can't change. And these things have brought you into your power, and Spirit is, your guides and angels are acknowledging this and telling you they see this, and that, this is, and to know that you don't have to stay, you don't have to stay in a very structured and confined place either, is kind of what I'm getting for some of you too. Another message for your heart here is you've come into your power, you've done a lot of work, but also sometimes through this process we can get a little rigid, we can get very strict with ourselves, maybe over-disciplined, and I am hearing a message for many of you that it's okay to relax a little. You've made it, you're on your throne, you're ruling, you've done it. So this is a message for your heart. The first message coming through, powerful, a lot of energy, a lot of information through that. Let's see what else we get. I don't really have an agenda with the tarot or any of the cards today, actually. So we're going to see what happens here. The Ten of Wands. Beautiful card. Intense energies you've been carrying. This is what I was seeing. Like, it's time to let that, you're letting those burdens go. You can let those burdens go because you've come into your power. And that's kind of the message I was trying to get across that I don't know if I was being clear about, is like, Spirit's seeing you. This is the message for your heart, is you are in your power, but you don't see it, maybe. For a lot of you, you don't really see it because you're overburdened. But you're in this transformation. You're transforming these burdens into personal power, into a place of stability and strength. And these two want to come out together. Are you kidding me? The Empress and the Ten of Swords. I love the tens in this deck. How are these moth or butterfly bones? Ten of Swords and the Empress. Yeah, so you are releasing. Yeah. You're releasing an imbalance within you between the divine masculine and the divine feminine within you, or the masculine aspect of who you are and the feminine aspect of who you are, because as energies, you know, we all have both. There has been a real healing happening with the feminine in your life. So maybe this is an ancestral line, feminine line that you're healing. For some of you, that also includes parents and or children, siblings, friends that you know that are the Empress or who are the feminine energy. But I'm feeling like it is more of a archetypal, very highly influential feminine energy in your life, patterning. So related to ancestral healing, you can't really see that. Related to ancestral healing, and the distorted feminine, you know, the releasing some pain related to all of this, and balancing that masculine energy within you, coming into power through releasing the pain of this feminine aspect, this feminine energy of your life, in your life. Because the Ten of Swords this is such a cool deck. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. I'm noticing the yellow, being drawn to the yellow here. And it's representing the solar plexus to me and the energy of the sun. So there's a reawakening here. The sun is this energy of hope and joy and life force. So even though the Ten of Swords is a tough energy, it's an ending. It's the ending of something, a pattern, a belief system, a relationship, a job, a way of living, all kinds of things. It's an ending, and it can contain some grief in it, even if it's a positive, leading us to something positive, and it does lead us to something positive. It is really related to, you know, our thoughts in a lot of ways. So releasing our thoughts around whatever we're letting go of too is what I'm hearing right now. So this is bringing you into your power, into more light, into more sun, into more the brightness of who you are. It's healing the Empress energy within you, the part of you that is abundant and available and receptive and in the flow. The Empress can flow with emotions very well. The Emperor, not so much. The Emperor's a little rigid with the emotions. And that's what I was saying. I think there is, you know, this reawakening of this feminine energy within you, whether you are male or female watching this, or identify that with either. it's this energy is being reawakened in you. There's been an over-reliance on this Emperor energy, although you've come into your power, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I think there's this message for your heart of like, you can relax, you can put down these burdens, you can allow this Empress to really do her thing. Look, she's fanning herself. I love this. She's got the fan and she's just really taking it easy. She knows she's amazing. And she's just magnetizing all of these good things into her life. She's not burdened. She's not burdened at all. And so, you know, sometimes we think we have to be burdened, and there's two 10s here right next to each other too. So 1010 is an angel number that might be significant for you. And, you know, that is representing endings and new beginnings. So know that you are in this transformational phase. Oh, look at this, balancing the masculine and the feminine. And, you know, for some of you, this is, if this is a message for your heart, and in terms of if you are in a romantic relationship, this is a balance between this partnership too, where you're both, it could be a twin flames or a divine counterpart relationship, if that twin flame connection or divine counterpart kind of soulmate thing, if that resonates with you. And that's very interesting. If it is, you're putting down burdens, you're releasing some thoughts, something you've been believing that hasn't been serving this scenario, and bringing these two into balance. And so there's a transformation coming for you within yourself, and if you are in partnership, within partnership as well. So bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot. And this is, interestingly, this is Cancer energy, and we're in the new moon in Cancer. So the Chariot, you know, you are balancing, like I said, and you're moving forward in your life, being guided by this intuitive, this balance between your heart and your mind. And that's really bringing you into this like really sacred place. Yeah, the King of Cups, you are just, you're coming into a place where you are full of more love in your life, and you're more balanced in love than you ever have been before, I think. This is really beautiful, pile one. These are the messages for your heart, that if you're not already feeling this, this is what's coming for you. I mean, with the Chariot here, it's like, it's all, that's what I just heard and felt. It's like, it's coming. If it's not already here for you, it's definitely coming, and there's a big transformation at play. Relax some of that Emperor energy, some of that rigidity, and put your burdens down. Let go of what you have to let go of. Let go of what's not serving you anymore, even if it's hard, even if it hurts, you know, because there's a new beginning at hand here. There's transformation. Let's see what else. Yeah, and you're really getting grounded too. You're grounding these energies. That's part of what's happening. The Chariot energy to me is also grounding. It's a 7. If that resonates with you, number 7 to me, you can know it means a lot of things, but for me, the 7 is about magic and magic happening in your life. Yeah, right now that's what I'm feeling. That there's something, there's mystery at play here. There's a divine balance coming into play. This is what Spirit wants your heart to know. You can relax. You can know this is coming if it's not here already. Water your garden, nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yeah, so putting down your burdens. This is a message to your heart. Rest. Allow yourself to nourish yourself. Take care of your body. Maybe you've been overly disciplined about your body, something with your exercise, or your diet or something. Let's take I Remember. Oh, I love this card. I was just thinking about this morning, actually. Soul Plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. So, you know, fate. I love this card because it's like, I remember. I remember. That's what I was saying before. This Chariot energy, there's a calling coming, or you're feeling a pull, you know, you're feeling fate moving into your life or through your life, there's something in your life that feels like fate. And the thing about fate is it presents itself to us. But in order for it to become destiny, we have to act on our own behalf. We have to do something. We have to add our energy with the energy of the divine. We have to co-create. It's part of fate, but in order to make it destiny, we have to remember who we are as creators. We have to remember that our desires are our birthright. And our path to this destiny, the map to this destiny, lies within us. And this is some of what you're coming into knowing right now. This is a message for your heart. Pile 1. One more from this deck, just flipped out. Last one from this deck. Breath of the cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And that reminds me of the Chariot card as well. My will to thy will, combining your, well, it's really combining your heart and your mind, combining the, co-creating with the will of spirit. Excuse me, my throat chakra's clogging up a little bit. So micromanaging the universe, not feeling, not feeling like you have to control every little thing. That can be an overemphasis on that Emperor energy too. Not feeling like you have to micromanage the universe, surrendering, putting your burdens down, water your own garden, taking care of yourself, allowing yourself to let go of the things that you need to let go of and come into your power more in that feminine energy, not distorted feminine energy of, playing small or, trying to please other people, but really this like powerful feminine energy of love and magnetism and the natural rhythm and balance of life. So from the 7 Energies Oracle, we're going to draw a card or two. Like I said, I don't even know where this is going today. I just pulled out some decks and thought I'll just start channeling because that's what I like to do. So, messages for pile 1, please, Spirit, to add to this. Oh, beautiful. Sacred Reverence. I love this card. It's one of my favorite cards in this deck. So this is about, seeing love and the holiness, seeing the sacred in literally everything in your life. That will bring you into Empress energy for sure. Being in the present moment in that way. Like really engaging with life, embodying life in that way, of like really experiencing everything as sacred. Every bite of delicious food, every wonderful shower, every beautiful plant in your house, your pets, your loved ones, your job, your body, I don't know, your everything, right? Everything, the grocery store, the food, everything, your breath. Sacred reverence. That is the key. That is the key to all of this. That is the key to your heart. Opening your heart in a bigger way. This is the message for you, pile 1. This is a beautiful message. So the key is within you, and it's within your ability to see. Bottom of the deck, Call of the Muse. Your ability to see and be inspired by the ordinary, by everything that is around you all the time. And this will bring you into more balance and more love, like much more love, and it'll help you move through this transformation of the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords. I did say swords, right? Yes. So this is what I have for you, pile 1. These are all the messages for your heart for this new moon in Cancer. I'm wishing you the very, very best. This is a really amazing, powerful journey to have the Emperor and the Empress and the Chariot in all that came through for you today. You are in a beautiful transformation. And if this message resonated with you and you liked it, please like it down below and comment if you feel like sharing your experience. I always love to hear from you. So again, thank you so much for being here, and many blessings to you. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the pink, beautiful raw pink tourmaline stone. I love this piece. And you chose the Shadowscapes Tarot, which is so beautiful. The images here. The artwork is very graceful in this deck, is how it appears to me. So I hope you're doing very well today or tonight, whenever this video reaches you. Messages for your heart. Asking Spirit, what do you need to hear right now? What is going to bring attention to your emotional field and your emotional energy in a way that serves you in this moment for the highest good? For Pile 2, please, Spirit. Wow, that was quick. I did put a lot of intention there. Okay, so anyway, the moon. Beautiful and interesting. Major Arcana right off the bat, the moon. What else do we have? We have the World, another Major Arcana card. This World card is actually one of my favorites. It's so beautiful. And we have the Seven of Wands. The fox and the badger, it looks like, or a fox and a skunk. Right? Yeah, a fox and a skunk. So those might be spirit animals for somebody, if that resonates. So, you know, with these three together, let's see what the bottom of the deck is. The Fool. Another Major Arcana card for you guys. Big messages for your heart here, with 3 Major Arcana coming out, with the bottom of the deck being the Fool. With these energies here, I'm feeling that the message for your heart is that Spirit is encouraging you to take a leap of faith, to trust the universe, that your fears are illusions. And it's interesting to me that the moon is so prominent in this World card. So this is a major, this is a huge ascension message for you. The World card for me is also one of many things it represents is the ascension. So you are ascending right now. You have been battling yourself. Well, not just yourself, but you've been battling for a long time. Feeling that you've been in situations in your life where you felt like you really needed to defend yourself or your ways of living. I'm sorry, I have not been paying good attention in Pile 1. I don't think I did either here. As far as what you can see, let me look. Be better about that, sorry. So, you know, the message is that you don't have to defend yourself anymore, that this cycle is coming to completion, that your fears are illusions at this point. You're just remembering fears from the past. You have done the work. There's this full cycle here between the new moon and the full moon. There's been a phase, a season of your life. You've spent time in doing shadow work on being drawn to the mushrooms. You've spent time in the unconscious aspects of yourself, really looking at your fears. But a lot of those fears are coming, you know, are coming to a completion. You can let the defenses go and take this leap of faith forward. This is a message I'm seeing coming through for you, for your heart, pile 2. This is really beautiful, because also I'm getting a message here for some of you about self-sabotage. So this is a pattern that's also, you have the power to end right now, that you can take this leap of faith and stop sabotaging. One way I'm hearing that is important to do that is to stop expecting the worst, to stop imagining worst case scenarios over and over again, and to also be mindful of your words. And I really am feeling like it is the things you're dreaming with this moon card here. So make sure you're conscious of what you're manifesting, that what you're dreaming and thinking about, you are on some level creating. So you know, and being in defense is just keeping you stuck in this place of darkness, illusion, and fear. And so the message for your heart is that this cycle is ascending, is changing, because you are ascending. But the key here is that Spirit is encouraging you to take this leap of faith, because you are being supported by the universe. You are not going to fall or fail. And you no longer need to be defended, and you no longer need to fight. That's beautiful. Congratulations, pile 2. Sounds like a huge shift. A huge shift. Whoa, what's wanting to come out? Okay. The void. Stop, embrace winter. The great cosmic womb. Yeah, that's that moon energy that you've been in contemplation about this. Like, you've been in a place basically of creating your dreams, like kind of going within. Let's see what else we have here. Star ancestors, hidden secrets, lost wisdom. Look a little deeper. And I feel like that's what you have been doing. You've been looking very deeply. The weight of the world, boundaries, let it go. It's not yours to carry. That's that 7 of Wands energy. Boundaries. Honor yourself, love yourself. But don't, you know what? The other thing is too, here, sometimes we have too strong of boundaries too. Sometimes our boundaries sabotage us. Sometimes we think we have to protect ourselves when we really have to be in this world energy of, you know, peace and completion within ourselves, a feeling of wholeness and unity with all of life. We can let go the burdens. We can let go the fears. You have guides and angels with you, protecting you. Your ancestors are speaking to you through the stars, through the void, through this place of deep contemplation. Earth pulsing, pulse of the mother, slow down, time and nature. So that's 2 cards that are talking about resting. So more guidance for your heart is spend more time in nature, slow down, be good to yourself, take it easy. That's what I'm hearing. So we're going to put these together because they seem like they go together. And it's interesting to me that there's like this void, and yet there's also the 2 cards that are about rest, or this void, and also like this beautiful naturescape. So I kind of feel like, you know, this is that space deep within you, this place even of the Fool, this place, this 0 point, this Fool, where this place where you can trust in all of creation, and you can leap forward, and you can trust that you can rest for a bit before that leap. It seems like maybe that's necessary, but you can, because, you know, these fears can be overwhelming. And know that you have ancestors with you. You have guides with you. This is Star Brothers too. Look at that. Just as I was saying that. Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, trust. You have star siblings. You have angels and guides that are watching over you. They really want you to know that in your heart, because, yeah, you've been in some deep fear. You've been going through some hard stuff. And you're being protected. And with this Horus energy, with this Egyptian energy here. This is the Syrian energy, and we are coming up to that time of the Syrian gateway. And we're coming up on the Lion's Gate in August. We have a lot of powerful energies coming through, and a lot of activations are available now and always. But really, I feel like if you spend time in nature, more time in nature, resting, you're going to receive more of these codes and these downloads that are going to help propel you forward into this place of wholeness and completion of your fears and this deep shadow work you've been doing, and this need that you felt to carry the weight of the world. You can let it go, and you have no longer need to be defended. That's a beautiful message for your heart, pile 2. And again, the bottom of the deck is big picture thinking. You have some definite messages coming through here. I mean, repeated messages. Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So I think as you rest, you're going to have visions that are not illusions, that are true visions of your path forward and what leap of faith you need to take. So stay in the big picture mindset. All right, let's see. We're going to get one more deck here from the 7 Energies Oracle. A little more information for a few more messages for your heart, pile 2. For pile 2, please. Broken open. Beautiful card, beautiful message. 28, it's a number 10. I'm being drawn to that. I haven't called out numbers in any of the other ones, but I just was drawn to the 2 and the 8. 28 breaks down to 10, which is, beginnings and endings. And we're broken open often in those scenarios. We feel like our heart is breaking open as we transition and transmute and transform into higher versions of ourself as we move forward on our path of ascension. And time machine. And that I'm hearing it's not too late. Is a message for your heart, pile 2. It's not too late for whatever you're thinking about or worrying about or wishing for. It's not too late. You are a timeless, magical being. It's not too late to love. It's not too late to, manifest your dreams. It's not too late to have the deepest desires of your heart. It's not too late to co-create with the divine. You are a timeless person. And, you can, if you are into doing things, because I see this woman meditating on the lotus, and if you do things like remote viewing or traveling in that way, astral traveling, I'm hearing that you have the ability to tap into these to travel to these places and access gifts and knowledge from these times and spaces. And Spirit's saying, don't doubt that. Don't doubt that, especially right now. And this is number 3, and it's the number of manifestation and magic to me, the power of 3. So you have the ability to be timeless and to travel through time and to access other aspects of yourself through this illusion of time and space. And you have the ability to flow. And, this whole process, this weight of the world with broken open, I'm sure with the 7 of Wands, there's been some, intense in the Moon, some fears, some defenses, defending your heart. And the message for your heart here is that you can let your heart break open. You're coming into this world energy. You are protected by your guides and angels. You can be the fool I love that. You can take a leap of faith. The universe is ready to catch you. You are perfectly on time. You are in divine timing. And you are moving forward also with her sitting on the lotus. You are moving forward into your more of your truth of enlightenment, your more of your ascension self. I mean, that keeps coming through, same message. So that is the message for your heart, that these fears of the past, these emotional upheavals within you are being balanced out. If you can allow yourself to be broken open and drop your defenses, you will transmute through all time and space in a way. I'm even seeing like your auric field do something really interesting. So you're really going to, that's why it feels so scary, is it is a huge energetic shift that you're about to move into. But you're being supported by, you know, we have like the Egyptian, the Syrian influence here very strongly with the pyramids and the Horus energy. So you're being supported by Syrian ancestors in particular. And Isis, I'm hearing, Isis is coming through this reading strongly, the goddess Isis. And the Pleiadian energy as well. You're being supported by your team, because it's not your job to carry the weight of the world, and they'll help show you how to drop these defenses and to have healthy boundaries so that you don't need to be defended, and you can take this leap of faith. You can trust this process. The Smoke and Mirrors is on the back of the deck, so you're coming into clarity. You can allow yourself to, ironically, as you drop your defenses and you allow yourself to be broken open, the clarity will come. You'll no longer feel the need to defend yourself, because you'll be able to see. This moon can also indicate a lack of clarity or confusion. So this time of confusion is ending for you if you can open your heart and drop the defenses. And, you know, the messages here have been, take this leap of faith. Your guides and angels are with you. Your ancestors are with you. And you are, you're being guided and blessed through this entire process. So these are the messages for your heart, pile 2. These are beautiful messages, and I'm sending you so much love and wishing you the very best through all of this. You are a powerful being of light. I can feel it. If you liked this reading and it resonated for you, please like it down below. And please comment and share with me your experience if that feels right. I love to hear. And subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed and you would like to see more videos like this, or my light language transmissions, which I'm going to get back to doing more regularly soon. So thank you again so much, pile 2. This is beautiful. It was an honor to read for you. I'm sending you so much love and many blessings. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You chose the beautiful Motherpeace Tarot deck and the blue shell from the beach in Northern California. And it is definitely, I'll put it over here, has Lemurian and Pleiadian energy in it, if you ask me. That's what I feel. So I hope you're doing very well, pile 3. Thank you for being here. This is a little bit interesting deck to shuffle. But I love this little deck. It was one of my very first decks a long time ago. I wasn't comfortable with the Rider-Waite, whoops, after initially learning how to read tarot when I was only 19 years old. Well, actually, yeah, that's when I officially learned how to read it. So I bought this deck because it was Motherpeace and round and centered in feminine energy, and it is a really beautiful deck, really beautiful artwork too. So, messages for your heart, pile 3. Thank you again, Spirit, and thank you for being here, everybody who is watching for pile 3. Messages for your heart. Spirit, please, for the highest good for pile 3. Okay, there's a couple. Oops, that's too many, I think. Oh, okay. Well, we'll just take them and see. Okay. So, what do we have here? Temperance, right off the bat. Beautiful. The first message I'm hearing loud and clear, pile 3, is your angels are with you. You are so loved and so blessed by the angelic realms. I don't know if you can feel this, but if you're aware of this, or you know, are a healer or a light worker, or intentionally work with angels, consciously work with angels, but angels are working with you. Your angels are watching over you and guiding you, is one of the messages coming through, and you're coming into balance in your life. They're so proud of you. They're so proud of you. You feel, that's why this message is coming through, because the Magician, I'm going to show you her upright, because she's kind of beautiful and cool in her little cat outfit, pajamas, whatever that is. Feline nature, it's reminding me of the Lyran energies. Beautiful Lyran energies are so brilliant at balancing the masculine and the feminine within, and temperance is about bringing those aspects of yourself into balance. This was also a theme in pile 1. So if you were attracted to pile 1 also, or drawn to it, there might be messages there for you as well. So anyway, this Magician coming out, this is about you knowing that you have the power to manifest in your life, and maybe you've been feeling kind of blocked because it came out in reverse. So, you know, let me see. Yeah, I'm also seeing the Syrian energies coming through very strongly here. So maybe you're connected to the Syrian energies as well. The Egyptian timelines. I'm feeling Isis in this energy as well, which makes sense because this is a goddess-oriented deck. So whether you're male or female, the goddess energy is strongly with you right now, and your angels are with you. And maybe you've been feeling like you are powerless, but you're not. You are forgetting. This is a message for your heart. You are the manifester. You are the magician. Bringing yourself back into balance, knowing that your angels are with you. And look at this, we also have the Priestess of Discs. What is this? One of the, I mean, it's Pentacles. So I'm just trying to remember if this is like the Page or the Knight. I don't think it says. All right, I'm gonna look it up. I'll be right back. Okay, so the Priestess is the Queen, which I kind of thought for a second maybe. But yes, the Priestess is the Queen of Pentacles here. Priestess of Pentacles. So, you know, this is who you are. You are an embodied, powerful woman, and you have been, or man, sorry. The Queen of Pentacles, I was just thinking queen, but honestly, this energy is not male or female, it's an energy. So this is about being in a place where you really have it all together in your life. Like you're balanced in your finances, in your relationships, in your ability to take care of your body, and to be and to even have enough of that energy to even take care of others. So you are this very grounded, empowered person, and you're in this like energy, this priestess energy, whether you're male or female, and yet here you are in the center of the reading feeling doubtful and disempowered, or maybe using your power in a way that doesn't serve you or someone else. Okay, so that's what I'm getting here to start. And we have the Moon also came out. Another major arcana. So this is your confusion, but you're coming out of that. You can come out of this. And we have the Four of Wands. Yeah. You can definitely come out of this. And the Eight of Swords, or maybe you already are coming out of it actually. The Eight of Swords. This is what This is going under the Temperance card. So this Eight of Swords is a place where, what does it look like in here? Yeah, this is interesting, this card. But this is a space where we feel trapped. And see how she's like putting arrows against that brick, and you know, an arrow is not going to go through a brick wall. But there's only two, oops, sorry. There's only two walls here. You know, she can go out a different way. And I almost feel like the birds are kind of watching, like these are spirit guides watching, like, you're not trapped. You're not trapped. And this is what your angels are really here to tell you, really want to bring the message to your heart, that whatever disempowerment you've been feeling, whatever fears that you have had, whatever confusion has been here for you, is a lot, and I don't mean this in a disrespectful way whatsoever, but in so many ways this is an illusion of your mind, especially with the Moon card here next to the Eight of Swords. You are really trapped in old power dynamics that are not serving you. For some of you, that's the case. Take that as that resonates. And for others, for most of you, this is about just being trapped in old patterns that are out of balance, that are not in harmony with your true, beautiful nature, where you're at ease and balanced, and where you're, you know, in this place of empowerment and manifestation and creation. And so you're moving into this, though it's coming. You're starting to come out of this confusion. When the Moon card came out of the deck, it came out in reverse, and I feel like that you're coming out of these fears and out of these confusions, and really the key here, you know, Spirit's saying, like, there is a tendency to trap yourself. If you have the ability to come into this place of abundance and groundedness, and this Four of Wands is, especially with those people, it's about celebration, coming together in celebration with others in your life, in a place of excitement and collaboration and community, like a joyful feeling of community and having fun with people in your life. So you have all of this available to you. It's right here in your field, in your reading, in your energy. But in the center, I'm seeing you feeling very disempowered, but the message is that you're coming out of this. I think many of you have seen that your angels came in and showed you how out of balance things were, and how for many of you, I think it was a long process of awakening to the realization, coming out of this confusion and self-doubt and fear and off-balance dynamics within yourself and with others, to come into a place of recognition. And you're letting this go. This is the message of your heart, is that for your heart, pile 3, is that on the other side of this, you are almost through this. I feel like many of you are through this or almost through this. And on the other side of it is this beautiful energy of the Priestess of Discs, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. So, and with the Temperance card here and the Four of Wands, for some of you, this is about sacred union. This is about coming together in partnership or in marriage or something similar with a divine counterpart. And so that's layered within whatever these fears and confusions and self-doubt and limited thinking is. So take that as it resonates. If that's your situation, then that message is for you. And that message is also resonant with the message with pile 1. So again, if you felt drawn to pile 1 and that resonates with you, then there is most likely messages in pile 1 for you as well. So bottom of the deck energy, what do we have? We have the Two of Wands. Again, divine counterpart, twin flame energy for some of you. Making a decision to move forward into your future with passion. To make a choice of what direction is going to serve your highest good. You know, and in this Two of Wands, I see that like a little thought bubble going to that other person, and I'm hearing that that's like one of your ancestors or one of your guides, you know, of, you know, you've been contemplating which direction to go. Like I said, your angels have been with you and you're receiving guidance. And with it being this wands energy, this Two of Wands, this is a gateway into a more passionate expression of who you are, a more genuine, like an up level in your living, like an up level for your heart, because the heart rate is all about the passion too. Your passions, your desires. Your guides and angels have been whispering, you've been talking to them, and they're helping you make this decision. Spirit's telling me to look on the back here. Crone energy. Number 9. So this is the Hermit energy. Yeah, you have taken time and gone within. The wisdom of the crone. You know, the crone is, from what I know, at least from the training I received, you reach the life phase of crone at age 64. And in this phase of your life, you enter into like a rite of passage from the divine and from the universe and from life experience, where you have accumulated a lot of wisdom and you are ready to share that wisdom with the world. So that message may resonate for some of you, that this is part of the doubt you've been having and the confusion you've been having. But, you know, when you make a decision, you're wise enough to make the right decision here. The other message coming through the Hermit is, you know, you're going within to find the light, to find the answers, to know which direction to go. This energy is leading you, so you can trust where your passionate energy is leading you. With the Four of Wands and the Two of Wands, I'm hearing Six of Wands. You know, that's adding up to the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is all about victory. And you know, coming into this place where you do feel confident, where you do feel like you can harmonize, manifest in this world. And I think this is the message for you, is that this celebration is coming. You are making a decision, and it's safe to make what I'm hearing, the message for your heart is that it's safe to make the decision that you have been feeling drawn to. You're coming out of the confusion. Don't let your fear hold you back, because the fear is just an illusion. Pile 3. What other messages for pile 3, please, Spirit, from the Starseed Oracle deck? A lot of major arcana in this reading. This is powerful message for your heart. You're really going through something big. The Void, it came out again. This came out in the other pile. So yeah, there's a lot of deep inner, like the Hermit, or like the Crone card here, deep inner transformation. Stop, embrace winter, the great cosmic womb. So allowing yourself to drop inward to that quiet place within, that part of you that knows the truth, where there isn't confusion. When you go deep enough into this cosmic womb, into this void, but you have to stop, you have to let, it's too many, I think, isn't it? Yeah. You have to let the noise stop. You know, that's what I'm hearing. Let the distractions outside of you that are creating so much confusion and doubt. You're coming out of this, and this is how you're doing it. You're taking this time to yourself. Water your garden. Both of these messages, I don't know, maybe this came out in one of the other piles, and so did this one, but I shuffled the deck really well. So nourishment, it just seems these are collective themes right now, and this is related. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So taking that quiet time for yourself, really self-care, nourish yourself, love yourself. This is, I'm even hearing, like seeing her in the water, if that's a her or him, whatever. Seeing this person in the water. So maybe if you have a natural body of water that you like to go in, or especially my friend was just telling me she's in Italy right now, which is so cool. If she's visiting Italy, I have another friend that lives in Italy, but my friend is visiting, and she's been doing a lot of swimming in the ocean, she said, and someone had told her that, you know, it's a great place that when you're swimming in the ocean, you're releasing. And so for some of you that could resonate if you live near the ocean, you know, make sure that you're doing this consciously, allowing yourself to be nourished by the natural waters of Gaia and all the energy codes and blessings there. And for those of us who don't live near the ocean, you can have a salt bath. You can create the ocean in your home and light some candles and some essential oils, and, you know, bring nature into the house and allow yourself to be nourished and rest and come into balance, and you will release this confusion. The Hermit's about that rest too, or the Crone. Ooh, did you see that one fly out? Okay. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, making love to life. And I'm feeling that in this particular Temperance card too. It looks like this woman, this shamanic woman, is dancing. So there's just enjoy life, you know, enjoy your body, enjoy the pleasures of life, surrender to the sweetness. Venus energy reminds me of, you know, indulging in the pleasures of planet Earth. We're here. We might as well enjoy it. So again, here we are with this body of water, right? So we're in the new moon in Cancer. We're in a very watery energy right now. And so we're cleansing. There's the opportunity for nourishment. So the water in your reading is not just about being cleansed. It's about being nourished. It's about allowing the waters of the earth to give back to you and to bring you out of this confusion that you've been in, that you don't have a right to be in this abundant, grounded, beautiful energy, and a place where you're in just union and celebration with yourself and others. You absolutely know which direction to go. You know what choice to make, and you're being led. You're being led by your higher self and by your guides and angels. What else, please, Spirit? Oh, it kind of felt like that. Okay, I'll keep going. What else, please, Spirit? For pile 3, 2, that is definitely too many. But this one we will take, again, with water. That is wild. Fall into my arms, surrender, holding the opposites, extremes of life. Yeah, I do feel like you guys have been through it a little bit. I think that's what's brought you into a state of feeling self-doubt and powerless and confusion, but allow yourself to be reborn with these waters, with all this cleansing. Gosh, that's amazing. So surrender, fall into the arms of the divine. Because it looks like really good things are wanting to come into your life. Enjoy the sweetness. Celebrate it because it's coming for you. This is a message for your heart, pile 3. Let go of these self-imposed fears. I'm hearing that this is like the fears in your mind. You're not trapped. You just are looking in the have been looking in the wrong direction. This is harmonizing for you. This is coming into balance. Your guides and angels are blessing you. Your ancestors are blessing you. You're hearing this. You're making a passionate decision. On the back of the deck, I'm seeing the 7 star sisters, which is the Pleiades. So the Pleiadian energies are also with you. Your guides and angels from the Pleiades are assisting you in this process of transformation and hope and belief. You have, it's, you know, for this Queen of Pentacles energy to be here, you, right next to that Magician in reverse, like you really don't see yourselves. And it's like, I think as you allow yourself to release, to take care of yourself, to go inward and stop focusing maybe on the outward opinions of others and ideas of the world and all the ideas of what's a limitation, what you can't do. You know, when you start really focusing on what you can do, on what is available, on what sweetness is available, and being in deep gratitude for this, and surrendering into this experience, like allowing yourself to like really dive deep into the indulgence of your senses is what I'm hearing, to really embody your passions. So this will help bring more harmony and light to this situation. What are you being called to do? Soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. Yeah, with this Magician in reverse, it's time to stop doubting yourself. It's time to step up and walk through that portal. And I think the initiation phase is first you have to nourish yourself and, you know, cleanse and be connected to water. Be connected with all this water. It's like your emotions are the pathway. I think that's part of the message here for you, pile 3. Message for your heart is get into your emotions. That's part of your nourishment. That's part of how you're going to water your garden, is with your tears. Tears of sadness, tears of joy, whatever these tears are, through emoting, through joy as well, you know, allowing yourself to receive embodiment energies, you know, like being in nature, indulging in good food and good people and good touch. You know, massage, hugs from friends, romantic partners, whatever is in your life that feeds this energy of this particular experience on planet Earth, because you're being called. You are needed here. Stop doubting yourself and stop doubting this experience and your value in it. This is the confusion. This is the message for your heart, is that you're very confused and thinking that you do not have the power to create this beautiful abundance and connection in your life, and you're being cracked open. This is again similar to one of the piles, I think pile 2, but it was from a different deck. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender. Again, that message of surrender. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Through this surrendering into your emotions and through allowing yourself to be cracked open, to cry, to allow feelings of joy to come in, to allow, this will pull you through this portal that is your soul's greater calling. But you have to surrender. And as you surrender these fears and these doubts, and you allow yourself to cry or release in whatever way works for you, you will crack open. And they always say, you know, and there's like being called to that heart in the corner, that, you know, that when you the cracks are where the light comes in. So that's why you're being cracked open, because you don't believe in yourself enough to move into what your heart desires and to make the choice to. I'm feeling for some of you, you maybe haven't had the courage. When I see that red there with the yellow in this particular moment, sometimes yellow, like there's fear of coming into your power. There's this fear of making this choice. You haven't been able to access this clarity and passion because you have to allow yourself to be cracked open. You can see the light, but maybe you can't feel the direction to go yet. You're not feeling yourself pulled, called yet, because it requires this surrender and this release and trusting that that this is the path. This is the path for your ascension into new earth. This is the new earth. This is the bottom of the deck. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. So don't give up on yourselves or on this journey or on this process, because you're right there. You are being activated. If you can just take some time to go inward and to really allow yourself to be nourished and really allow yourself to feel your feelings, you are ascending. You're moving into your highest timeline through this process. This is a message for your heart, pile 3. And we're going to get one more message from this deck, the 7 Energies Oracle. These are beautiful messages. If this is resonating for you, please like this video. And if you'd like to comment and share your experience, I would love to hear it. I love hearing how this resonates for you. And if you're not already subscribed, please feel free to subscribe and join our community and hit the notification bell if you would like to be informed and notified when new videos come out. So for pile 3, please, what else? Messages for their heart. Messages for the heart for pile 3, please. Spirit, we have Call of the Muse. Again, I shuffled these piles so much in between readings, and this also came out in another pile. I can't remember which one though. but Call of the Muse. So there are some collective themes happening, and this is one of them. Allow yourself to be inspired. Again, there's this called. How you're going to hear this creative impulse, how you're going to feel this muse come to you, is by allowing yourself to be cracked open and to come into your passion itself. This is number 31, which is adds up to a number 4, and that's about, stability. And you're going to anchor this calling into your life, but you have to nourish yourself and you have to let yourself feel before you can ground these energies fully into the creative power that you have to manifest exactly what it is that you're wanting to manifest. And the spirit of gratitude is also what will serve you and nourish you through this process, is to focus on gratitude and, maybe saying it, something that you're grateful for right when you wake up every morning and right before you go to bed, maybe keeping a gratitude journal, but staying focused on everything in your life that is serving you in a beautiful way. And this is number 7, which to me, the number 7 always represents magic. And so, and there was a card of alchemy. So allow yourself to be in this magical place of gratitude and transformation and self-nourishment, because you're being called to step into the power of who you are and this joy and this abundance, and you're right there. You are so close, and this is a message for your heart, is that you are so close to this experience. And this is saying, and into this goal, or this is, bottom of the deck is beyond the ordinary. Don't expect yourself to show up like everyone else or have the same experience as everyone else. Allow yourself to be called. Allow yourself to crack open and nourish yourself. Give yourself what you need. Allow yourself to go inward and see the light and be inspired by your own process. Because what's already been done is not what we need. We need something that is beyond the ordinary. This world, this new earth needs something. You need something beyond the ordinary to remind you who you are. So I feel like this has been part of the limitation here. It's a message I'm getting. Let me look under here real quick. Sorry, I'm disturbing this. Yeah, this has been part of the limitation to this 8 of Swords. Part of what has been trapping you in your mind is you've been afraid to go beyond the ordinary. And when you go inward into this void space, into this deep, dark place of creation, that will release you from these limitations. You will be creatively inspired, and you will be released from this confusion and doubt that has been plaguing you. But you do need to go into these emotions as well, is what I'm really feeling and hearing and seeing. But don't judge yourself. Don't punish yourself. Allow yourself to be grateful for every single thing and every single experience, what it's taught you, what it's brought you. Allow yourself to be grateful for the pain even that's cracking you open, or the joy that's cracking you open. Be grateful to your ancestors and your guides and angels, because they're really with you, and they want you to trust, to fall into the arms of the divine, and to trust yourself, because you are this energy. Whether you're male or female, you are this energy of the priestess of discs. You know how to take care of yourself, and you know how to create beautiful abundance on this planet for yourself and for all of those in your realm. And you're one of a kind. I'm hearing pile 3 as a final message for your heart. You are one of a kind, one beautiful, beautiful, unique being, here to share your light with the planet. So take the direction that lights you up, that makes you feel passionate and inspired. This is a beautiful reading, pile 3. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. It's been an honor. I'm sending you so much love and many blessings. I'll see you next time.